It's Here First from IPR. I'm Megan McKinney. In today's episode, some candidates for Iowa governor are getting endorsements, and we'll take a look at a poll about raising the state's tobacco tax. It's Wednesday, March 18th. Let's start with that poll. The Coalition of Health Organizations says most Iowa voters support raising the state's tobacco tax. The Iowa Health Initiative includes the American Lung Association and American Cancer Society, and they commissioned the poll. A pack of cigarettes is currently taxed at $1.36 in Iowa. Republican Representative Brett Barker of Nevada is sponsoring a bill to raise the tobacco tax by $1.50.
It's a health win that reduces tobacco use and saves lives. It's a revenue win for the state at a time when we're searching for critically needed funds for Medicaid, many of which are driven by tobacco. And now we know it's a win among voters.
Barker says the increase will save taxpayers money that otherwise would have been spent on tobacco-related health care costs. Earlier this year, a bill to raise tobacco taxes failed to move forward in the Senate. The House also took out the governor's proposal to increase the tobacco tax from a bill they passed. The Iowa Cancer Registry estimates 2,600 Iowans will be diagnosed with lung cancer this year. The Iowa House has passed a bill requiring state agencies and schools to verify that their employees are eligible to work in the U.S. IPR's Katerina Sostark has more on the bill.
The bill would codify Governor Kim Reynolds' executive order requiring state agencies and boards to ensure new hires and license applicants are authorized to work in the U.S. It would also establish a presumption that people without legal status who are charged with a crime would be held without bail. Republican Representative Brooke Bowden of Indianola says the bill will establish consistent verification standards.
This bill reflects the basic principle. When Iowa government grants a job, a license, or legal privilege, we should verify eligibility under the law. That's responsible government.
Opponents say some eligible workers will be wrongly flagged as undocumented by federal systems. The bill passed 78-16 with bipartisan support. I'm Katerina Sostarek, IPR News.
A Republican running for Iowa's 2nd Congressional District has been added to the MAGA Majority Program. IPR's James Kelly reports Joe Mitchell's campaign is one of 9 running in key battleground districts across the country.
Being included in the MAGA Majority Program means Mitchell's campaign will receive early support, resources, and greater visibility from the National Republican Congressional Committee. But Mitchell says he doesn't take the announcement for granted.
We always run like we're 5 points behind, no matter if we're in the lead or not. And, that mentality is something I've had my entire life. And we want to make sure that we're outperforming every step of the way. And that's from voter contact to fundraising. And I think we've done that thus far.
Mitchell received President Donald Trump's endorsement earlier this year. He'll face off against State Senator Charlie McClintock in the Republican primaries on June 2nd. I'm James Kelly, IPR News.
A major Christian conservative organization in Iowa has endorsed Adam Steen in the Republican primary for governor. The Family Leaders president and CEO Bob Vander Plaats personally endorsed Steen last month. Now he says the group's board has unanimously decided to throw its political organizing and financial support behind Steen. Vander Plaats says this doesn't mean he has anything against Congressman Randy Feenstra, the presumed frontrunner in the Republican primary.
Our history in Iowa shows and proves we do not elect congressmen to be governor of Iowa. We believe that is the perfect candidate that Rob Sand wants to run against to win.
Vander Plaats says Steen is the most qualified candidate for governor, and he has the best chance at beating Democratic State Auditor Rob Sand in November. Former Iowa Governor Terry Branstad is endorsing Congressman Randy Feenstra in his race against 4 other Republicans in the June primary for governor. Branstad says he's confident Feenstra will deliver conservative results for Iowa and leave the state better than he found it. Branstad says both he and Feenstra have worked with President Trump to make Iowa and America strong, and Branstad says Feenstra will fully implement an America First agenda here in Iowa. Feenstra says Branstad laid the foundation for the conservative movement in Iowa, and he looks forward to building on those successes. You've been listening to Here First from IPR. I'm Megan McKinney. Glad to be back with you on this Wednesday. Happy March Madness. Have a great Wednesday.